What's up everyone? This is your boy El Jefe and I'm back with a fresh headphone review for you guys. So by popular demand, I've had a lot of people asking me for these, so I'm here to review the MPOW H5s. Now these are active noise canceling headphones that run you right around 55 bucks as of the making of this video. Now I'll be sure to leave links to that right down in the description box below. Make sure you guys check that out. Now before we go any further, and for full disclosure, MPOW reached out to me, sent over these headphones free of charge for my honest opinion and review. And as you guys already know, whether the company sends out the product or if I buy it myself, I'm always gonna keep it 100% real with you guys and let you know whether or not they're worth your hard-earned dollars. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so let's get into the pros and cons of the MPOW H5s. You guys know how I love to roll? Let's talk about that sound quality first. Now, let's talk about it without the active noise canceling turned on. So without the ANC on, you've got some decent bass, the mids and highs, fairly clear. But you turn that ANC on, man, it's like you turned on a small amp, because the bass definitely improves, you get better mids, and the highs, I think you take a small loss in the highs, but overall the sound quality is definitely improved, and you know, there's no loss in bass, there's no loss in sound quality with the ANC on. So to me, that's a major win. So as far as sound quality goes, I'm gonna have to give them a solid 4.0. Next up, like I said, the active noise canceling. This actually works really well. Now we're not talking about, you know, like the Soundcore Space or the Bose QC35 or the Sony, you know, XM3s. We're not talking about noise cancellation on that level. So, you know, you're still gonna be able to hear voices and things like that, but we're talking budget ANC, where it's gonna knock out a lot of the background noise and like external noises and things like that. So like if you're walking around outdoors, or if you're on the bus, or, you know, in the train and things like that, it's really gonna quiet things down and you'll be able to enjoy whatever it is that you're listening to, whether you're listening, you know, to music or watching videos or listening to audiobooks like I do, then, you know, it's gonna work really well for that. And the active noise canceling definitely works like a charm on that stuff. Now, speaking of audiobooks, this is something that I've never brought up before on my channel. Personally, I use Audible. I listen to a ton of books using Audible. Now this isn't a sponsored video, but I do have an Audible affiliate link down in the description box below. So if any of you guys decide you want to start listening to audiobooks or you've been interested in it, definitely click that link. What they'll do for you is give you a free 30-day trial, and instead of giving you one book for free, you'll get 2 books for free, which are both yours to keep after the trial is over if you decide not to sign up. So like I said, this isn't a sponsored video, but it is an affiliate link that does help out my channel. So if you guys are interested in audiobooks the way I am a hardcore audiobook listener, definitely check out that link down below for Audible. So next up, let's talk about connectivity and latency. So as far as connecting them up to the devices, whether it was connected to my iPhone XS, whether it's to the Galaxy S8 Plus, or my wife's OnePlus 6, or even our tablets, no issues pairing them up. Popped up super quick on the menu, paired them right up, and we were rocking and rolling. Whether we were watching videos or listening to music, not an issue. And like I said, with videos, there was no latency. So I'm watching YouTube videos, things like that. That's super important to me. I talk about this in every one of my headphone reviews. I can't stand when I'm, you know, have headphones on and the people are talking and the voice is not synced up. That's a major problem for me. And with these, not an issue. So really happy about that. So as far as latency and connectivity goes, I'm gonna give them a 4.5 out of 5. Next up, you have your battery life. Now they're claiming, you know, 25 hours, you know, 30 hours-ish with the battery life. Out of the box, I'm assuming it had maybe like a half charge. I managed to put right around 11.5 hours fresh out of the box. When I gave them a full recharge, I managed to pull somewhere around 18 to 19 hours. So I don't know if that's a design flaw or if there's some sort of a weird issue with the battery because they're making a higher claim, but that's what I got out of them. So for me personally, if I can get more than 15 hours on a single charge on a set of headphones, I'm good with that. You know, you listen to them a couple hours a day. You know, if I can go a week or more without having to recharge a set of headphones, then I'm happy. So like I said, 15 plus hours, I'm usually good with. You can give me 30 plus, even better. If you can give me even more than that, then hey, you know, I'm super excited. But 15 plus hours, I'm good with it. So for battery life, I'm gonna give them a 3 out of 5. It could be better, but still not bad. Now, let's talk about some of the things that I kind of didn't like. Comfort. While they are comfortable, for a guy with a large head like mine with large ears, these are a little too clampy for me. So they sort of clamp down on my head a bit too tight, and there doesn't seem to be as much adjustment for a larger head like my own to really get them right. So I would have liked them to have a little bit more comfort for larger heads. And, you know, I'm sure, you know, over time, you know, flexing them out that, you know, they'll loosen up. But just on initial thoughts, on initial listening, I know I did get a little bit of, you know, ear fatigue. And that's why I had to put that in the dislike column. They are padded very well. It is very generous on both the ear cups and on the headband, but just a bit much on the clamping force and not enough adjustability for a massive Memoji head like my own. So just keep that in mind. Secondly, the microphone quality. While you can make phone calls with these, not gonna be a problem. People will hear you. There is a little bit of background noise that gets picked up. It's nothing horrible, but it is there. I wanna make sure you guys know that. Don't expect perfectly crystal clear call quality out of these. It's not gonna happen. But for most headphones that are under 50 bucks or right around 50 buck range, it's really tough to expect them to have a perfect microphone on them when their main job is to give you excellent sound quality and noise canceling. So keep that in mind. Call quality is satisfactory, but not the best. So all in all, would I recommend you guys picking up the MPOW H5s? Absolutely. If you guys are in the market for a good set of cans with some decent sound quality and active noise canceling for right around 50 bucks, I think it's a great buy. Unless you have a massive head like mine, they might be a little too tight for you. But for, you know, the 99% of people out there who don't have a huge head, it's gonna be just fine. Super comfy, decent styling, although I'm not a fan of that glossy black finish here. I still think they look good and they sound good. And that's the most important thing. And they sound better when you hit the noise canceling. So that's a plus. Also, you know, they include a nice little carrying pouch. You also get the audio cable and the charging cable. So you don't have to worry about, you know, if the battery dies, how are you gonna listen to them? You have the cable. So you're good to go. So all that being said, I highly recommend the MPOW H5s. I was very impressed with the sound quality and the noise canceling on these for this price. I'm glad that at $50, you have some awesome choices this year. And yeah, if you're in the market for a headphone like this, definitely check out the MPOW H5s. All right, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this review right here. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys in the market for, you know, a good set of cans for 50 bucks with noise canceling? Are you guys down to check out MPOW? Let me know. Sound off in the comment section. And as always, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys didn't like this video, go ahead and hit the dislike button. That's totally cool too. And if you haven't done so already, consider joining the fam. Hit that subscribe button along with that small notification bell, and this way you never miss any of my weekly videos. Also, if you feel like directly supporting the channel, obviously the merch store is open. Here's the logo tee. We've got some other designs on there as well. Definitely want to check that out. And I also started a Patreon page for my most hardcore and supportive viewers and subscribers. So if you guys want to support me on a monthly basis, you can do $1, $5, $10, whatever you want to do. It directly supports the channel, and I highly appreciate it. No obligation, feel free to check it out. If you don't want to join, no harm, no foul. So with all that being said, let's get all that out of the way. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video.